Beverly, you are the last person to be given some advice. Let your daughter be the best mother she could be because you wasn't. We got, we get it. You gave us the reasons. But the point is, you wasn't there. And she wants to be there. And that's enough. Hey, besties. What am I talking about? Let's get into the Barnes Bunch. We're still in season 1. This is episode 2. Co-parenting, co-problems recap. Let's go. If I had to rate this show, I would say it's cool. I like a good old family reality show. It kind of gives you balance from all the drama from the other scripted ones. Um, we're learning this couple, this family. They're cute. Okay, let's give it a go. I'll give it a C plus, B minus type of deal, somewhere in there. Drop down in the comments, let me know what you rate this show. And don't forget to comment, don't forget to like, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Okay, so the episode picks up from last week. What is the girl's name? Anasa? I don't even know her name. Oh, I'm so bad. What is this girl's name? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. You think you're ready, you get on here, and I just have to figure out what this girl's name is. Oh my God. Anasa. Is it a non? Oh my God. Wait. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, Anansa. 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 Okay, let's do it. We're gonna today, if that ain't it, you'll tell me. But today her name gonna be Anansa. Okay, so it picks up. She is still wanting to talk about his female fans. And he's like, those cougars? Like, you don't want them to want your man, huh? And she's like, I trust you, but there's always a but. There's always the but. But you need more therapy. But you need to let it go. But you have work to do. But like, stop worrying about stuff that hasn't happened. You are tarnished. You're going to ruin this relationship. Okay. But she feels like she's always the last to know stuff. What is it that you want to know? Is he supposed to come home and say, oh, well, there were 17 girls that wanted to take pictures, and one grabbed my butt, and one rubbed on my leg, and one gave me a kiss on my hand? Is he supposed to tell you all that? Like, do you want to know? I mean, Anansa. This man has been in the NBA forever. He's used to it. He's not, I don't even think he cares no more. It comes with the territory. It comes with it, honey bun. Get over it. So he then invites her to Vegas. There's a trip coming up, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, who's gonna watch the kids? And they picked the barber's wife that will watch the kids because she's a white girl. She has a good rapport with the kids. She loves that Aston, that's the 4-year-old. He loves her, she loves him. She vibes with the kids, and she's going to watch all of their children. But maybe that'll be a week where everybody's not over there, so it'll be 6 kids together. um Her son, is it David? And the twins have the same birthday. So she's planning a party for all 3 of them, and she's planning a paintball party. And I didn't even know paintball was still in style. Like, I paintballed a few times, but shit, about 20 years ago. Like, you go to this big old field, like, or a jungle or something, and you gotta put on all your war clothes and you're getting shot with these paintballs through these compression gun things, and And they can hurt. They can hurt. You got to cover up. And you really don't know who you're shooting because I think each team you got to have on a certain color so you know who to take down. And it's pretty fun. Something the guys will love it. I think guys love that. So she's planning that party. So we go into the guest bedroom where her mother is laying on the bed on her phone, and they're talking about career and motherhood. And so Beverly is talking about how she lost custody of Anasa. And Anasa's like, I want to be more hands on with my kids because, she was raised by the nanny and the housekeeper and babysitters and family members. And her mom is still pushing her to get out the house and do something of her own and let the kids be more independent. And she really, is like, follow your dreams. And it's like, is it her dream or is it your dream? Because she's a plus size model. She was a plus size model. Is it her dream or is she continuing your dream, Beverly? And Beverly says, she had to hustle and bustle because she was taking care of her mom, her dad, siblings, their college, this and that and that. And this was before she had Anasa. So when she had Anasa, it was like, and then, she added that to the equation. But her dad took her from her mom. Yeah, you wasn't there. And I remember when Beverly Johnson had her reality show long time ago. It was very boring. It was very boring. Beverly Johnson she's just a corny airhead. She's corny. Um, but cute, cute, just kind of So, and then I remember Anasa had problems with her back then. So I am happy to see that Anasa has been able to grow up. She's forgiven her mom, it seems, and it seems that they're moving forward. And Beverly is blessed because of that, because I can remember like Angie Stones has the same situation. And I'm not sure if her daughter has if they've been able to restore their relationship because her daughter had issues with her. Even the comedian Lunell, her and her daughter had issues, and they're much better. Now that the daughter's grown, she can come with her on tour and all that. And I'm just so happy to see that relationship blossom because they were on Inyala Fix My Life, and it was pretty bad. If you can, look it up. Lunell. Lunell, the comedian, Lunell Campbell, and her daughter. And I think I remember seeing the Angie Stone story. I think it was Behind the Music. No, not Behind the Music. Unsung, I think. I think it was on TV One Unsung. That it's hard when you choose to become successful and famous and you got young kids and you can't be there. Woo, honey, that's tough. That's tough. So here Beverly is still telling Anasa, follow your dreams or you'll regret it later. And it's like, Beverly said she was getting ready to leave because she had to go home because she was getting ready to do a one-woman show on Broadway. And I don't know which Broadway she was talking about, but I'm sitting here like, what would Anasa regret later? Like, what would she regret? She has to raise her kids. Who gonna raise them? She has 4 biological children. Who's gonna raise them? And then she has 2 bonus kids. They're almost grown. They're what, 14, 15? So they're almost, but there's 4 left. Beverly, you're blessed and lucky. Well, I'll just say blessed. You're blessed that you only have to deal with one daughter, Anasa. She has truly forgiven you. But you want Anasa to follow in your footsteps? She'll have 4 children mad at her. Are you kidding me? No. She's doing exactly what she needs to be doing, and she loves it. Loves it. And normally that is what happens when you haven't had that relationship with your parents. You're going to create that for your own. Let that girl be with them kids. So she was like, you're there for them. If they called you because they left something, you would go give it to them. And she's like, sure would. I would. So then we moved to Mattis with his friends, and he's checking on his investment. He goes to his flower shop business called Old Vines, and there's a couple, a married couple that's running the business. He went to school with the wife, and now he's friends with her and her husband. This business has been open since 2017, and he's saying how he's trying to create a portfolio for income because he no longer plays basketball, so he has to get active with these children. He has 6 kids. So he also has a cannabis business out in Sacramento. It's called Seven Leaves, and it's been around since 2017 also. Then he has the podcast, all what is it called? All the Smoke, and it's been streaming since 2018. And so the couple gets up because he asked for some candles, so they go in the back to get him a package, get his candles packaged for him. And so the homies are talking about the twins being 14. And so they're all talking about that was about the time where all of them lost their virginity or they were thinking about losing their virginity. And he was like, it's time to have the sex talk. He said, because his father never had to talk with him, like never. And they're like, well, how did you learn about sex? And one of his friends said, I watched porn. Whew. And I mean, who all can say that? Raise your hand. Who all can say that they watched porn and learned about sex? Raise your hand. And don't all raise them all at the same time. Let me count. You. Come on, besties. Our parents didn't talk about that kind of stuff. So so Matt is like, it's time to have the sex talk. And it's like, oh my God, this is just something that you don't want to do because it's weird. And he knows like both of his boys plays basketball. And he's like, the girls come with it. It's just part of playing basketball. The girls, the sex, the wanting to have your baby, kind of like want to trap you type of thing. It comes with it. And the boys, Carter and Isaiah, they go to school, their high school. Their coach is their stepfather, Derek Fisher, who is Matt's ex-teammate. They used to play, I think, on the Lakers together. Was it the Lakers? I think it's the Lakers. And you all know the story, right? Matt was married to the twins' mother, who is Gloria Govan, and she's from Oakland. Hey, Oakland, town business. They got divorced, and she started dating his teammate, Derek Fisher. And I even remember the news breaking where Matt got in his car and drove 90 miles to their house to confront her. I think, did they have a fight? And I think the police was called. Oh my, it was a mess. But I mean, Gloria, you started it. You started this. But they co-parent very well with the kids because he said he had to really get a grip because his sons told him that they love Derek. And that's when he decided, oh, let me go squash this with oh boy. Let's talk. Because if they love him, that means he's taking good care of my kids. And time passes. You got to deal with Gloria, so you might as well make it a family affair. And it's not like he broke. This man got money because he became the coach of the Lakers, right? He became a coach. I'm a little old. I don't remember everything, but he became a coach after he played, and now he's coaching the boys with his boy at this high school. And that's so cute. I love that for them. So he squashed the beef, but on the other hand, Ananda, is that her name? No, I'm calling her the girl from MTV. What's the girl's name again? I forgot. Okay. Oh no. Why didn't I write it down? Y'all, what is this girl's name? I'm gonna figure it out. Wow, what is the name? What do it mean? Anansa. Anansa. What does that even mean? Can anybody look that up and put it in the comments? What does her name mean? Okay. So on the other hand, Anansa and Gloria are not cool. No. Back up. I'm moving ahead. Matt Barnes and Anansa's ex-husband are not good. They are not good. Do you guys remember they were at a 49ers game? Hey, town business. Well, they from San Francisco, but same thing. Bay Area. They were at a 49er in a Dallas football game at Levi Stadium. And they had some beef. And Matt spit in his face at the football game. Do you guys remember that video? Matt had on like a jean jacket with a hoodie. And the ex-husband had on a Dallas Cowboys jersey, and you saw Matt just spit. You just saw it and it landed on him in his face. I don't have his name in front of me, but we all can Google it later. So the ex-husband harassed Matt, and he was very aggressive and confronted Matt at the game, and that's why Matt spit on him. Back at home, ooh, okay. I can't imagine getting spit on in public. So I guess after he spit on the guy, everybody got pulled and grabbed and he couldn't get to him because I think I would have beat the brakes off Matt. We both would have been in jail because how you spitting on me? But if you've been harassing him, you deserved it. And you guys know that is the worst disrespect ever, is spitting on somebody. So yeah, they ain't never gonna come from that. Maybe they will, but okay. Back at home, all the kids are in the kitchen. Anansa is cooking tacos. They're getting ready to have dinner. Matt is getting ready, is making is setting the table. He wants everybody to sit down. I just love the vibe going on. You know, everybody just has a role to play, and the kids aren't fighting, and they just seem well disciplined. You know. And so after they eat, I believe, rewind, did Matt fart at the table? Because remember, he was telling Anansa, like, y'all know you love me because I snore and I fart in my sleep. No, you fart at the table too. You fart in your sleep and when you're up. Now, come on, bruh. You got all the kids at the table. I believe there are 5 boys and 1 girl, and you're farting. You're letting these kids know it's okay to fart at the table. I'm sure he probably apologized, and maybe they edit that part out. But it was like, was that a fart? And you only knew it because you didn't hear it. They kind of put some kind of editing noise there. But what you knew is the son next to him, the twin next to him, got up. And the other one said, I would have got up too if I was sitting in that seat, but I'm okay at this seat. So that's how I put that together, that Matt just let a hard one out and he just laughing. And then also just like, oh my goodness. Oh my God. So they clear out and he's just in the kitchen at the table with the twins. And so now they have the sex talk. And so both of the twins have girlfriends. Can you believe it? No one is black either. They have girlfriends, and that's not a big deal. Just something I noticed, and I'm pointing it out. It's my review. And you can say what you want, but be respectful because I'm your bestie and you're mine. And while we're at it, did you hit like? Did you subscribe? Are you commenting as well? Are you? Okay. So remember he said his parents never talked to him about sex. So he asked them that they know what condoms were and that they know how to use them. And they're all, just sitting at their kids. It's uncomfortable. It's they cover their face. They laughing. So you don't know what that means. It could mean they're not having sex. They could mean that they're jacking off. It could mean that, Dad, you are 2 months too late. It could mean, Dad, I've got a gold card at Planned Parenthood. Like, I'm just kidding. But it's you don't know what the laughing and uncomfortability is. Are you a virgin or not? And why didn't he ask? Okay. Why didn't he ask though? He should have asked. So I think they said they knew about condoms, and he told them, if you have any questions, come to me. And he said, or go on YouTube. And I cracked up, and I think I'm gonna go on YouTube. Like, what does YouTube have on there that will help a teenager learn about sex? Is it all there? Are they gonna be watching a video of a parent talking to their kids? Is it gonna be some teacher from a class? Like, what is on YouTube that will help? I have to know. We need to look into that. And he said, because we gonna fight if I become a grandfather at 43 years old. And that was funny. Ho 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 ho. So Matt and Anasa are on the couch, and they are talking about shouting out the kids on their birthday. She always puts a post up about the boys and their birthday. And so, was it last year that Gloria went off on her? Gloria is down in the comments, and she talking about my kids don't F with you and blah blah. And it was kind of blurred out. It was just a whole bunch of mess. And I was just sitting there like, I cannot believe you. You married, you messed with Matt's teammate and got married to him. And you got you're just not decent. You're not a decent person. At least you can be decent, right? So Nasa's just like, I don't understand this. So she was triggered. She's triggered. She doesn't want the drama. She's triggered. And it's just like, I've been hanging out with the boys, and this is not my first time doing it. And I didn't know she had a problem and just coming at me all crazy. Like, who does that? Like, Gloria, how old are you? You're not on Basketball Wives anymore, girl. So I like how Matt reeled her in. He was like, you can do that. You are their stepmom, and she got a family, so we're not doing that. Like, you can do what you do. Okay. So it's the day of the party. And child, they done rented this party bus, and it has a stripper pole in it. And the nurse is like, Matt, why did you get this bus? And he's like, oh, because I was waiting. I had hired two women to come and strip or pole dance, and they didn't make it. He just made a joke. He just played into it. And I like that because he's a lightweight comedian, makes it soft. And I think she needs that because I'm sure that she's calculated. She's a Capricorn. So she's dots I's, she crosses T's, and that's it. So you got to kind of make them laugh and make them kiki and just kind of calm down, right? So she's getting on the bus and she's giving out her rules, and she's like, put your seatbelts on and don't kiss and don't. It's like, what? Who's putting seatbelts on a party bus? They on a party bus to party. Girl, go get in the SUV and follow this van to the paintball place. Ain't nobody put on no seatbelt. So they the twins have a confessional, and they're like, well, you guys doing what she said, and that you break all the rules. And they looked at each other, they gave each other a high five, and they were like, yes, we broke all the rules. And I'm like, yes, yes, yes. So we get to the paintball part of the party, and Anansa she's decorating. She got the balloons, getting the food, the plates. She's making it all pretty while they're chasing each other and shooting each other with the paintball. And guess who pulls up? Guess who comes? Guess who shows up? Someone we have not seen on our television for quite some time. I think she was on Basketball Wives before Jackie Christie, maybe season 1 and 2, but maybe not 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, or 10. Laura Gomez, Town Business. Well, she has 4 kids now, and she's cool with them. She's cool with Matt. Actually, Matt, one of the friends that was at the flower shop, I think it was the one that said he learned about sex by watching porn. I think it was him and Laura who used to date a long time ago. And Matt met Gloria through them while they were dating. So Anasa and Laura are together. They're alone, and she's helping her set up, I believe. And they talk about sex with the kids. And Laura's like, "Girl, you need to get with the program." And she gave it to, like, you got to give it to these kids raw. She said her 13-year-old is very mature. So she told her about herpes and this and that and how it can get in your eye and this, that's just the pink eye and blah, blah, blah. You're not going to be kissing on that and think you're going to come home and kiss me. Okay? So Anasa is like, and so she was telling her about the rainbow. And honey, you'll have to Google that because I don't even remember what the rainbow was about. It was something that goes on the penis, and oh my god, I don't know, but something about the rainbow. Google it. So she told her old school, you got to get with the program. So the party went well. So we're back at home, and Anasa is back at home in the kitchen, and she's sitting down with her best friend, and she grabs a bottle of wine, and it was Moscato. And she's with her best friend. Her best friend came to visit from Vegas, and her best friend is Shea, and she is the big sister of Kobe Bryant. And they're having their Moscato. They're talking about the kid's birthday dinner. And so we find out there from some unseen footage that they went out to dinner to a steakhouse after paintball. And so the kids are just having a good time. They took pictures, and she's showing her the pictures that she took. And she's like, I just can't post them. And so Shay was like, why? And then she said, you know why? And then she's like, oh, yeah, because of Gloria. They didn't say it, but it was like because of Gloria. And so then then now it's Matt is out golfing with his friends, the homies. They're out there shooting golf and having a good time. Okay, that was that. And then they so now we're wrapping up the show. And so Matt and Anasa are back at home. They're on the couch this time again, or they just no. She's at the kitchen table and he's on the counter. And he asked her, "Did you make the birthday post?" And like I love, this was pulling at my heartstrings. I like how Anansa is vulnerable. You know, just picture what she's been through, like having to be, I don't know how it is to not be with your mom and have to be raised by everybody. I'm sure there was some stuff. Seems like, I don't know. I don't know. I just loved and appreciated her vulnerability that she could just like, I don't know, I'm kind of scared, And so the boys, the twins come in the kitchen. They're like, hey, what's up? They come in there looking for some snacks, and they're doing their love y'all, woo, woo, woo. And so they're like, she want to make the birthday post. And the twins are like, do it. Do it. We love her. And the twins are like, we love both of our moms. And you see them giving her hugs. And I like how one of them just took her head. He was standing up, and they're tall. And he took her head into his chest, and he put his head over her head. Oh my God, oh my God, I loved it. And they're like, do it. And the kids are like, Anasa has taught us some things that my mom hasn't taught me. And, and they're like, post it. And they walk out. They're like, love y'all. Good night. And so she's like, okay. And so she made her post. And she pretty much, it was just saying happy birthday to my kings and just, loving on the boys and just keep it light so Gloria can get mad. I don't know. Gloria, you need to grow up. You need to grow all the way up. And I remember Matt was saying something about like he wishes they all could just co-parent, all just live, be under one roof and just one day be under one roof. And so she was saying like, oh, you're making it sound like for all of us to live together. And it's just like, no, but when you think about it, these kids are going to grow up. They're going to graduate from college, high school, whatever. You got to give them a graduation party, and you all going to have to be there. Hello? Yeah. These kids are going to get married. These kids are going to get drafted into the NBA. I think one of her sons plays football. They're going to get drafted, and every parent should be there. I don't know. These kids are going to get married. All the parents need to be there. And even just stuff like scholarship stuff and whatever. If they want to throw themselves a party or anyway, whatever. There's some work there that needs to be done because Anasa and his ex don't get along and he don't get along with her ex. So they're pretty balanced for right now. But let me know what you think. How did you rate the show? I'm into it. Can't wait for next week. And I love to hear what you have to say, besties. See you in the next video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think. Okay, bye-bye.